don't know what it is. I can't describe the feeling. I'm not super duper religious. I do believe in a higher power than myself. Um, my family, we call him God. So you guys, it's kind of the same concept of, however, uh, Christianity is, I guess, Christianity and Catholicism. Um, I don't go as far as like believing in like I mean it happened, but like I'm not gonna pray to the Virgin Mary or to any saints or anything like that just because uh, it's like God and then Jesus and then that's pretty much it. I didn't grow up in a very super religious household. My mom was just about trying to let us know the word. Um, she invited lots of different religions into the home just so that she could learn. So that's something that I really, really appreciate about her. She just learned different ways of I'm gonna call it praise, of bringing the church into the home, so that even if we couldn't go out to church, which we almost never did. I mean, handful of times we went to church. That was it. Um, we could learn in the house, so there wasn't a strong religious family upbringing, you know. So um, so yeah, it wasn't ever. I'm not really sure where it comes from. I don't know. I don't know where that fear comes from. I don't know how to get rid of the feeling, but uh, it makes me feel unsafe. It makes me feel like I'm afraid all the time, just to close my eyes because I don't know what's going to happen when I wake up. And one of the things that concerns me is uh, I wonder to myself, like, sometimes will this be the last time that I'm gonna wake up? I don't mean to think about those things. It's just when I'm laying in bed, or that feeling of something is coming to get me. I often think to myself, like, is 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 death coming for me? And I don't ever say this out loud. I would never say this. But talking about the fear helps. There are so many different ways that we feel fear. Like we feel fear of failure and rejection, not being liked. So we just never do things. We never try things. We never try to make new friends or connections. We never try to look for another job. We let ourselves be stuck because familiarity is what works. But closing my eyes at night doesn't feel familiar anymore. It feels like I'm scared all the time. Uh, sometimes it's just when there's quiet. So I think that's why I have to sleep with the television on. And it's really strange because it's not so much that it's not so much that it needs to be. Um, it's not so much that it needs to be loud. It's just that I feel like there's safety in light, and I think that has to do with the way that I feel about the darkness. Like the darkness comes and it takes over inside, and then I feel sad and I feel depressed and I feel like I just want to give up. And people tell you all the time that like you have to have a light in your heart, or there's light at the end of the tunnel. But like, why not be able to just be in the dark? Uh, fight to be happy, you know? I don't know. Does it make sense? Like, it's okay to be in the dark sometimes, you know? It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be scared and have fears and have something other than being happy all the time. I don't think that we ever learned that. Um, but, I mean, light, light is beautiful. Light is hope. Light is everything that I guess we try to aspire to have and to be, So with that, my therapist has suggested that I find something to protect me while I'm alone. I know it sounds really stupid, but it makes a lot of sense to me. Because one of the things that he keeps telling me is that I may be a man, but there's a child inside that needs protection, a child inside that needs nurturing. And it's stupid. I mean, it's not stupid. I don't like to use that word, but I do because I feel like at my age it should just be tough already, you know? So, yeah, I'm on the search for a teddy bear, um, like a protector for me. And you see it all the time in movies, how kids walk around with their teddy bears and their blankets and stuff. And I never had any of those things. But in retrospect, I never had anybody to protect me from the bad shit that happened. And that's like truth right there. I can't fake that part, you know? Like I made it to be an adult. I was supposed to be a statistic and a number. Like I should have never gone to college. I should have never had a job. I should be living somewhere with my family still. Like my generation in my family are the ones that broke the mold. Like we changed where the direction that our family was in. So I'm proud of that, but all of those things that I never like, all of those bad things that happened while I was growing up, like it just they weren't enough to nurture that part in my soul. So yeah, I have to try and find teddy bear to help me get through the nights. I don't know what this teddy bear is gonna look like. It's supposed to be like an animal or even a bear. It could be, something that just feels safe, something that will make me feel safe, something that feels like it'll protect me while I sleep. Maybe just talking about this will help me, know that it's out there. But it's difficult to feel okay with that because I just feel like it's true that there is a child inside of me that does need to be taken care of. And like I'm the adult now, I'm the adult that has to go back and repair all of that shit. It's really hard. So yeah, when it gets to that point, when I find whatever it is that makes me feel safe, I'll let you guys know.